Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome back to yet another male archetype video, where today we're going to look at the rarest male archetype of them all. Now, you may be thinking this archetype is probably something like the Sigma male, or the Zeta male, or even possibly the Alpha Sigma Sigma Beta Alpha Lambda Lambda Sigma male. No, it's actually none of these. The rarest male archetype of them all is, of course, the Margaret Thatcher male. The greatest scientists in the world estimate that maybe 1,000 Margaret Thatcher males are left on Earth. All of the other ones are burning in hell. Some other characteristics of the Margaret Thatcher male archetype include the unquenchable desire to destroy Britain's manufacturing industry, a drive to ban school children from drinking milk during lunch, being an ugly, stupid bitch, possessing true passion for doubling the unemployment rate between 1979 and 1981, and finally, the indomitable appetite to send 8 warships, 77 auxiliary vessels, and 11,000 soldiers, sailors, and marines to the Falkland Islands. If you feel that you fit all of the requirements to be a Margaret Thatcher male, then here are some things you should consider to have the best impact on the world. Start off by picking up a poor diet. Follow this by raising your blood pressure, but considering you're a Margaret Thatcher male, your blood pressure already would be much higher than the average man's. After this, start to chain smoke cigarettes, and then lean into this hard. The faster you are deceased, the better. If you as a Margaret Thatcher male are too afraid of death, consider reaching out to your local law enforcement, as they may be able to imprison you for life. Remember, as a Margaret Thatcher male archetype, you're much more prone to destructive behavior than other men. If you feel like you could be on the verge of sending 8 warships to a small group of islands off the coast of Argentina, then please, make your trip to the nearest psychiatrist as soon as possible, as the brain damage you were born with is on the verge of becoming irreversible. So there you have it, the rarest male archetype of them all, the Margaret Thatcher male. I don't know what the fuck prompted this script. I hope it was funny though. Who fucking knows? Fuck Margaret Thatcher. That's the point. Fuck Margaret Thatcher. Fuck that stupid dumb bitch. Hi guys, it's nighttime right now. I'm in the jammies for tonight. We straight up in the motherfucking jammies for tonight. It's like almost my bedtime. Real men give themselves bedtimes. It's kind of like becoming a real man is going from like knowing that your mom says you should go to bed at a certain time, and then like you feeling like you're too old for bedtime, and then finally coming to the end is like, okay, yeah, I need to go to bed when mom tells me to. That's kind of what becoming a man is about. And speaking about man stuff, today we are talking about the male archetypes. This shit, oh my lord, I really hate this shit. Like seriously, I can't stand it. The people that buy into this garbage and then proceed to live their lives like whatever their online male archetype test results are the most annoying motherfuckers. It's always the most like insecure dudes doing this too. You'll have some guy going around like saying he's like some alpha male or whatever the fuck, thinking he's like dominant over everyone else, when in reality the only thing that's ever told him he's an alpha male is either like some social media thing or some stupid, unreliable online personality test. And then these fucks go around destroying their own lives because they think they're so entitled to everyone because they're alpha. Shut the actual fuck up. You're not owed shit from like anyone. Seriously, it's not even that these guys will like try and go out and take what they want. They'll go around demanding something from other people, probably believing all these people they're bitching at are beta men. Then they have a fucking meltdown if they don't get exactly what they want when they want it. So if it's not like perfectly clear, I do not think too highly of the whole like male archetype thing. The stuff like alpha, beta, sigma, all that stuff. The whole concept is stupid. Ah yes, you know what sounds like a reasonably intelligent thing to do? Google a test to see what type of man I am. Why would I take the time to do introspection? That's too hard. So I'm gonna have the internet tell me what I am instead. And for some of these poor lost souls, they're then going to like go and base their whole personalities around what this online test says. Why do people do this? What causes this behavior? Well, that's what we're going to be digging into. Personally, I think it has a lot to do with this whole thing going on today where everyone seems to think they need to have some form of identity that sets them apart from others. On like social media platforms, it's extremely common to see things like someone's gender, astrological sign, favorite piece of media, stupid stuff that no one gives a shit about. Now, for obvious reasons, the guys that live and die by this whole male archetype thing aren't exactly the type of people that'll really believe in putting stuff like gender or pronouns on their socials. What I'm trying to say is that this whole like alpha sigma male identity thing is essentially the other side of the spectrum to trying to have a unique identity instead of online and social media stuff like we're seeing with the other side of the spectrum. This alpha sigma male stuff is more like akin to real life activities. Uniqueness is something that everyone is looking for in our modern world. We have an innate desire to stand out among others. No matter how much we try and deny it, we've all got a little tiny narcissist inside each of us that wants nothing more to be different from everyone else. Except me though, because I am simply different. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing for wanting to stand out from other people. We should all want to be different because we all in our own ways are. But this stupid male archetype shit, it's stupid in the way that like making something like gender or astrology your whole personality is. If it's who you are, you don't need to be going around with your number one goal being to make it known to everyone that you're different because you're a sigma male. Oh, really? You're a sigma male? Really? Okay, never have sex then. Ever. Die a virgin. If you as a sigma male ever have sex. No, actually, scratch that. If you as a sigma male even go as far as to talk to a woman in any way, shape, or form, then you are a fake poser bitch just looking for attention your parents didn't give to you. You see how stupid that is? Obviously, if someone's going out of their way to make it known to you that they're a sigma male, I mean, we all know those dudes aren't fucking. But my point earlier about needing to follow certain guidelines to fit an archetype, it's ironic because these people that look for an archetype to identify with inadvertently are conforming into a crowd even more. The people that make this shit their personalities, we group them all together. If you're someone that does that, do you understand that people that don't feel a need to put a label on themselves in their minds, we just group you guys together? There's nothing wrong with wanting to stand out from others as long as it doesn't become an obsession. We all do things like dressing differently, using slang, and displaying different things we hold valuable because it displays our own individuality. But this whole archetype thing, it's completely obsessive and self-destructive to the ultimate goal of being seen as different. I think that's one of the reasons we see these stupid rare archetype videos, because those people want to be the rarest, the most unique, the biggest virgin. If you want to be unique, there's much better things you can do. Pick up a hobby, learn a cool skill, get really good at something, strive to be the best at something you're interested in. Help be the best at something you're interested in. Just like, don't be a dick about it. Why not change something physical about you? Get a tattoo, change your style, get big and strong, dye your hair. I know there's the whole like blue hair don't care trope, but like, at least in my opinion, I'd rather have a blue haired girl explain neo-Marxism to me over a dude with a higher body fat percentage than me explain to me that he has superiority over me because he fits into the stupid piss shit fart male archetype. I've been doing a lot of digging into the people that make personalities all about an archetype, but full disclosure here, I used to be one of those guys back when I was a bit younger. Little 14-year-old Rizzy really felt he needed to show everyone he was an alpha male, and looking back on it, I was an annoying little shit. Still am, but at least I don't do that anymore. And now as a big grown-up 20-year-old, I've realized I'm not an alpha male. What I truly am is a genuine threat to society. For real though, my advice to you archetype people, as someone who used to be one of you, and to anyone that lives their life with a label on them, introspection. Take a good look at who you are. Write down what you value, what you like and what you dislike, what you're good at and what you can improve on. You want to walk around with a label so much? Well, I think the label human being looks pretty good on you. Embrace who you are in all of your uniqueness. I promise you, you'll look better that way. But anyways, that's it from me. If you got all the way here, you've unlocked a new secret archetype, that being the Rizzy archetype. To redeem your new archetype, all you have to do is like my schizo video and subscribe. Its unique qualities include manic phases, not being able to pull bitches, and being relatively alright at making YouTube videos. Truly the best person you could be. I mean, I can't imagine wanting to live a different life. Alright guys, God bless you all and have a great day.